What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Crypto Warriors, it's Talking Crypto back at it again. Today is Monday, March 2nd, 2020. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subbed, hit that subscribe button. If you have, welcome back. And let's get into it. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. This is something that I question my sons on a daily basis. I always ask them, did you learn anything new today? And I force them to tell me something new that they learned today, for instance, because I believe that we always have to strive to learn something new every single day, or, we're stagnant, and, once you become stagnant like water, if you're not moving, you become stale and, stinky, all right? You're dead, basically. So always try to learn something new every day. And I can't believe it's already March. 2 months already flew by, and we are about to end the first quarter of 2020. Let's get into it. First article here is coming out of out of CoinDesk. Blockchain pioneer Caitlin Long to build crypto bank in Wyoming. Now, last week was a crap show. The stock market took a crap. Bitcoin and crypto market took a crap. All right, and I should have been making videos last week. However, I was busy. Family obligations. All right, let's get into it. The U.S. may soon get its first dedicated bank for digital assets. So, Caitlin, a Wyoming corporation founded by blockchain legislative champion and Wall Street veteran Caitlin Long, is preparing to apply for a special purpose depository institution (SPDI) charter. If you hear something growling, that's my stomach. I'm probably a little hungry. I'm sorry. I apologize. It sounds so loud. All right. With the state's division of banking, just took a quick detour there. Blockstream partnership. SPDI banks must keep all of customers' fiat demand deposits as liquid assets and cannot lend. That is so important because I want you guys, if you have no idea what fractional reserve banking is, look it up. It's basically, you put $100 in the bank, they're allowed to lend out $90 worth or 90% of it, and only keep 10% on the books. And then it just keeps going and going and going. Just look it up, YouTube it. There's plenty of animated video description of what fractional reserve banking is. But this SPDI bank will prevent that from happening. These entities get to operate under the regulatory oversight of the crypto-friendly Wyoming division of banking instead of the U.S. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Again, which is another sort of scam, right? Because the FDIC, which quote unquote covers every single U.S. Bank account up to $250,000 with insurance. Technically, it's not insurance because we're the ones paying for it. Okay, it's not an insurance from the bank or from the Federal Reserve. It's a tax of some sorts that if there's a bank run or if a bank goes under, your local bank that you typically use on a daily or weekly basis or whatever the case is, goes under, is protected by this insurance. This insurance is something that the taxpayers actually pay. It's not coming from the bank. All right. Avanti is partnering with Bitcoin and blockchain technology startup Blockstream, which will provide Bitcoin applications as well as the software and hardware needed to custody digital assets. Blockstream brings software for the Bitcoin protocol. Avanti brings a regulated delivery vehicle to deliver it into the USD markets, Long said in an email. So this is great. Again, we have Wyoming, which is an awesome state that allows Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and they label it as property, as personal property, to protect the individual and their sovereignty as individuals. All right, it's yours. It's your property. No one could come and take it from you. If you want to do crypto business, I would suggest look into Wyoming and there's laws and things of that nature. Next, going from that great story to this crapshoot over here in New Jersey. New Jersey lawmaker wants to create a crypto license. So instead of taking the example that's being set in Wyoming, where they are protecting the individuals and also allowing crypto businesses to flourish, they want to take an example from their neighboring state in New York, which cripples businesses and bars people from participating in this new asset class. All right, Assemblywoman Yvonne Lopez, a Democrat, introduced the Digital Asset and Blockchain Technology Act Friday, putting forth a proposal to license any entity looking to provide digital asset trading, storage, purchase, sales, exchange, borrowing/lending, or issuance service. Now, my question is, what about those Bitcoin and cryptocurrency ATMs that's already in the state? Will they be grandfathered in, or will they have to go back and pay for this new license that this person is trying to introduce? The New Jersey Department of Banking and Insurance would be tasked with overseeing this license and regulating businesses. Wow. So we're gonna have a banking department, a Department of Banking oversee cryptocurrencies, when we know that cryptos, the whole goal is to eliminate the middleman and eliminate banks ultimately. So how do you think they're going to take it? They'll slow it down as much as possible, because that's exactly what they're doing here in New York. They're trying their best as much as possible to slow down the development and the innovation in cryptocurrencies. The term digital asset encompasses, I'm sorry, I don't know why that was so hard for me to read, virtual currencies, digital securities, and other assets, including anything with a transaction history recorded on a distributed digital ledger or digital data structure in which consensus is achieved through a mathematically verifiable process. So this chick knows what she's talking about. I don't mean to sound so chauvinistic, but yeah, this person, this assemblywoman, she at least knows what she's talking about. She did her homework, and I definitely think she's just making this law or proposing this law to basically stick her hand in the cookie jar, so to speak, because the same person that created the license for New York worked for the New York Department of Finance, and as soon as he made a law, he got out of public office and then started a quote unquote consulting firm to help businesses get that New York state license. So now this person is taking, a page out of that former NYDFS chairperson's playbook. All right, so here it is. Individuals cannot conduct any business activity around digital assets unless they either have a license or have a reciprocal license in another state. So if you have a NYDFS license, then you're good to go in New Jersey. Straight up BS. It's going to hinder a lot of people entering the space. I can't even, man. The bill is framed as focusing on customer protection. People don't need protecting. If you want to protect people, have the same type of rules like they do in Wyoming. The Wyoming laws help to protect the actual citizens. This law is preventing, if it's based on how New York law is structured, it's going to prevent people from entering the space, because there won't be a lot of competition. There won't be any new businesses that will be able to flourish and provide that competition, so that we as citizens can participate in this new asset class. We must take steps to protect customers looking to invest in cryptocurrencies while also allowing the sector to continue to develop and expand in New Jersey. I call BS. All right. She's just saying it to sound good. But with any kind of law like this, like with the New York, the Department of Finance, any kind of laws like that where you have to get a license, man, to do business it's just stupid. All right. She pointed to New York State's capital expenditure requirements, saying many small crypto businesses fled to New Jersey as a result. Duh! So you want them to flee from New Jersey to states like Wyoming? Like, come on. Stop preventing people from doing business. All right. I'm not even going to get into it anymore, but it just goes to show that, you know, although she worded things properly and she may know her things, about cryptocurrencies and how they may or may not work, having a license, man, to enter into a business, and it's just a money grab. That's all it is. It's just a big money grab, and I definitely think she's setting this up to come out and have a consulting firm to quote unquote help businesses get the license, where she'll be able to charge them anywhere from 100,000 to $1 million, to get the license pushed through. All right, next we let's have a quick look here at, and this is not an altcoin with the big drop off. This is what happened in the regular equities market, quote unquote, the stock market last week, and everything was selling off. We even have it here in crypto as well. A big sell off, and yeah, it's just crazy. But this story here coming from the street, Dow futures higher as coronavirus concerns wrestle central bank support bets. Global stocks climbed higher Monday as investors bet on a near-term rate support from the Federal Reserve following a record plunge in China factory activity and the ongoing spread of the coronavirus. So we have the federal chairman, all right, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, I should say, coming out saying that yes, they're going to lower rates, all right, to quote unquote stimulate the economy. These guys have been printing trillions of dollars since the last financial crash. The uh, the rate, or the interest rate, have been artificially set to low, and all of last year they dropped interest rate like 3 times. So how much further will they go? We see that in Asia, in different Asian countries, i.e., like Japan, where they have negative interest rates. We see in Europe where they have negative interest rates. We even have the ECB, the European Central Bank chairwoman, Christine Lagarde, stating that regular working people, should be happy with a job and not worry about earning an interest on the money that they make. Don't worry about savings. You should just be happy with earning money, because a lot of the countries over in Europe are in a negative interest rate. Now, the only way left for the Federal Reserve to go is to go negative. And we even have the president tweeting about it and saying that he wants the Federal Reserve to basically have negative interest rates. It's crazy. It's mind-boggling, and I'm over here like, if I had hair, I'd pull my hair out, because it's nuts. How can you have negative interest rates? Well, I know how, but it's crazy, man. I'm going to link this in the description below again, as with all the articles. But this is just the beginning, I believe, of the cracks. These market crashes where the Dow is taking 1,000 point plunge, S&P is taking an over 100 point plunge, right? The Nasdaq is taking over 100 point plunge within one day. These are is just the begin. It is just the beginning of something greater to come, in my opinion. And although, we have trillions of dollars being lost, or I shouldn't say lost, because money is like energy, right? Or yeah, money is like energy. It's not lost, it's just transferred. We have trillions of dollars being transferred to the quote unquote smart money, because they know how to hedge their bets. I hope you're hedging your bets by, you know, stacking your sats on a daily basis, stacking your sats, because now they're saying that they're going to lower rates and they're going to basically print more money. They've been printing money a ton since the last financial crisis in 2008, 2009, and now since September of 2019, they pretty much printed $1 trillion to help the banks and their overnight repo markets. But again, It's just crazy. And just what do you guys think? Because I'm going off on a tangent here. What do you guys think about the stories I covered today with Wyoming and their awesome laws, New Jersey trying to follow New York with their stupid laws, and the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates? They're eventually going to go to negative, and they're continuing to print money. Yo, it's your boy Sergeant Crypto. Let's have a discussion in the comment section below, and I'm out. Peace.